This is a 1968 Chevy GMC thingamajig truck. I have no clue about anything Chevy. I am a diehard Toyota guy, but today we got this truck for free and we're here to see if we can get this thing running, driving, and drive it all the way home. So let's dive into this truck that's been sitting over a decade and see what we can make happen. First things first, we got to get some working space, and this is a construction company, so we're gonna move all this crap. So I know absolutely nothing about this truck other than they said we don't want it in their yard, doesn't run or drive, so as far as they know, and keys are in the ignition. Have fun. Here it is. So I guess we'll pop the hood and see what's under the hood. It came with the tow strap, and this seat is mint. This had to have been reupholstered. This is a very, it doesn't even smell bad in here. This is such a score. Goes into gear. I don't know how many gears it has. Probably a 4-speed. Yeah, it seems like there's 4 gears in reverse. Cool. We have 31,000 miles on the clock. Key. It just keeps going. We're gonna, oh, has it been hot wired? That looks suspicious back there. Okay. Oh, is this the e-brake? Whoa. That's crazy. I've never really explored old Chevys. But what I know, right off the rip, this isn't right. So we're gonna have to figure out how to make this spin, or see what.
You can grab underneath.
Yeah? Grab. Hey, there's power enough. Oh, it's trying. Okay. Hey, this is phenomenal news. Let's get the Daffy Duck windshield cover out of here. So I've been a pretty diehard Toyota guy for a long time. But my wife just recently decided she wanted to explore the opportunity of having a Chevrolet or GMC. And now we're here with a pretty sweet GMC. So let's see if we can get this thing running. The fuel tank sketch is behind the seat. The fuel tank is right here. Like, you put it in and it's behind the seat. No, it's right here. It says check oil when you fill gas. All right, and we have a bunch of concrete boulders in the back they said we could dump off, and a Ford Ranger camper shell. So, yeah, we have a little bit of power. We got it to kind of sort of crank. Let's get some battery in this thing. How do you pop the hood? How do you pop the hood?
What is this? There's like a little clicking noise.
Missing a corner window. Overall, there's not too much rust. It doesn't seem to be. We are missing cab corners. But overall, I think it's a cool truck. Let's get some power under the hood somehow. I don't know how, but I have no clue how to pop the hood. Might have to Google it, maybe. No need for Google. Oh, this is a Chevrolet 350 if I've ever seen one, I think. I've never really worked on a Chevy, so battery from 2016 held a little bit of juice. I guess let's just see if it, let's check the fluids. Let's do first things first. Let's check. It has very, very dirty oil. Okay, well, oil's a good thing. Doesn't seem to be over full, which would be a sign of a blown head gasket or something like that. It has an alternator and the alternator belt. That's good. Power steering and the belt. It's good. Fan, check. Yep, big, huge engine bay for such a tiny engine. That's the thing about the 60s, my friends, is they made massive engine bays. Fit 2 Chevy 350s in here. I'm trying to put one V8 in a small little, in just one Toyota, and let me tell you, it's hell. These old Chevys, you can fit 2 or 3 V8s in here and a dead body. Babe, will you get in? So, all right, let's jump box, power, see if it cranks, see if it fires. This could be easy. This could be an easy one. You don't always get a free truck. You don't always get a free truck that looks halfway decent. You don't always get a free truck that doesn't stink on the inside. And you don't always get a free truck that starts up with just a jump. Let's see if miracles do exist here, folks. I've always been such a Chevy hater that I don't know if I can drive this and feel good about myself. I'd be like a hypocrite. It's pulling some power. Nope. It's never that easy. Alright, I have no gas and I have no brake clean. But I do have extra keys. Dang it, man. I knew he should have brought some brake clean. Alright, let's see if we can round up some gas and put it in the carburetor to make it start. Or find a choke. I think these things are supposed to have a choke somewhere. I have no clue what I'm doing here. No clue. Hey babe, will you go push the gas? Yeah. Alright, that's the gas?
Yeah.
Okay. Now where would go again? Okay. Let's choke over here maybe? I have no clue what I'm looking at. Try and start it. Give it some gas. Alright. Alright. Well, we did bring another battery. Don't have any way to put gasoline or starting fluid inside this to get it to fire. Looks like we got a little bit of fuel there. That is fuel. It kind of smells old, so I think it just needs a prime, man. I've seen people, they just little and then it just fires up and stays running, but just don't have any of the so I think unfortunately we're gonna have to run to the store and get some We have the smallest little squirter brake clean, so we'll see if this will do it, and if not, we're gonna have to run and get some. I came over prepared last time, under prepared this time. What do you want from me? I'm just a man, just a dude doing things. Maybe the extra cranking power will just fire right up. Whew. See that? That was close. Now, some old stuff here. This is called a carburetor. I'm not really efficient with this. I'm used to mechanical fuel injection. Or not a mechanical, electronic. Yeah, it's probably been a long one. But I know this is an Edelbrock air filter and it puts on 5 horsepower. Okay. What if this is like an aftermarket carburetor? Alright, so it's like a 4-barrel. I don't know where it wants to see the fuel. Oh, hang on. Let me, oh, there we go. Yeah, go ahead. We haven't even heard this thing fire off once. No! Oh man. I think there's gas coming everywhere out of this carb. Alright, babe. Try again? No. Alright, you give me throttle control.
pressure's high.
It should be high.
Oh.
Okay.
If I've learned anything,
Like all the way high, like past the H.
Past the H.
all the oil pressure. Well, there's no oil coming out the bottom, so we're good. It's all oil pressure in there. Try and start it and see. Let's see if we can start it without starting fluid now. So it runs. That's huge. It leaks fuel for sure. Yo! Leave it to a good old Chevy V8. It's running. It's running. A little bit of freaking brake cleaning. It's running. Now let's get it out of the mud. Pull it somewhere like that gravel, and see if it'll I guess do the things, drive and stuff. Yeah. Wow. All right. Chevy V8s, they're all right, man. They're all right. I'll tell you that.
We have a quarter of a tank, and the pressure was freaking like all the way past that H when he was doing that. I was like, it's going to explode.
I'm hyped. It's a running V8 old truck from the 60s. I don't know why I'm so excited. I mean, I guess I do know why. I've never had one, and
Yeah.
it's always fun to have new things. I still don't know if this is a Chevy 350 or what it is. There's nothing in here that tells me what it is, but it looks like every orange valve covered having Chevy 350 with a metal Brock air filter. What? It's a 2500. Yeah, it's a 3/4 ton. We're burning off oil and smoke everywhere we got.
Is that supposed to be cracked like that?
Yeah. The alternator just coming in half. Alright, let's see if this thing will move under its own power. It doesn't sound healthy, and it definitely smells like it's burning a lot of oil. Parking brake works. It first and reverse work. Dude, this thing's a unit. What's it? We have no mirror over here. Dude, this thing's an absolute rod knocking, valve ticky tacking, having no cab corner having. It's kind of a turd, but hey, it's my turd. Look at it. My first Chev. I don't think I've ever owned a Chevy. I own a Chevy Aveo, but that is just a rebadged Daewoo. Y'all know that. Oh, Daewoo, you just got killed by Daewoo. Pineapple Express, if you haven't seen it, you should go see it. It's a funny movie. But yeah, my first Chevy truck. Look at this thing. It's an absolute unit. Smoking, Bondo, rust, flatbed. I think it ticks every single box of what you want out of your very first Chevy truck. Flatbed, rusty, smoking, barely runs. 4-wheel drive, 1-ton axles, full floaters, front and rear. This thing's sick. And we actually got given a go-kart. So we're gonna take the go-kart because I'm a hoarder. I got a marketplace problem. And this didn't even come to me on marketplace. It came to me. I can't believe people just cold call me. Hey, I got an old Chevy, you want it? I'm like, you know my weakness. Yeah, I want it. They won't shut off. We were like, what if this thing just runs on 6 cylinders? I think it's running on 2 cylinders. I shut it off and the coil's still getting power to something. Look. There's like 2 cylinders firing. Just enough that when I turn it back on, it starts it up. So, I guess how to shut it off, put it in gear, and put the brake in, and you stall it. God, this thing smokes a lot. You smell that? It smells like American muscle bald eagle freedom. He didn't smell none of this on the Toyota Will It Run and Drive. Let's see if it starts back up. My luck, it's locked up. Oh, dude, she purrs. I have a heart. I mean, this gas smells old. It smells bad. So, I wouldn't doubt that it's been sitting about 10 years. Mint. This is a very free go-kart. We have no clue anything other than this is it. Doesn't have any clue if it runs, when the last time it ran, but I have an idea that we could use a couple of these parts for, including the steering and some other things. So we're gonna take this free go-kart, put it on the back of our free Chevy, and make some free cool stuff. Oh, it fell in a hole, no. Let's put a Busa motor in it. Ready? 1, 2, 3 on the fast. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Just real and go forward. We're almost there. Yeah. Alright, go up there. Look at all these good parts. We got brake master. We have steering stuff. We have the cutest little suspension. This is a good start. I know. Here goes nothing.
We're stuck.
Can you pick up? Straight up? I'll go forward. Yep, there we go. Hang on. My wife's such a beast. Free go-kart, free truck. These guys said deals ain't still out there. I beg to differ. Do I fit? Yeah. It's not like my head's higher than the cage or anything. Good stuff. I have no clue what kind of trouble we're gonna get into with this, but it steers. It's got brakes. It's got an engine that might run. See if we can get this thing running. That'd be sick. A double, will it run and drive? Did we just sign ourselves up for this when we get back, if we get back to the shop in one piece? I think so. Yeah, I think we could get this running and driving too. We're gonna go for go-kart and Chev running and driving completely out of left field. Didn't even know I was getting a go-kart. I actually came out here for a completely different vehicle, but we wound up with a Chev. You know, there might be some people who are like, no way you got this for free. The bill of sale, so I could drive home, does say $100 because you can't drive home without registration unless you got an active bill of sale. It's Sunday, so can't register it. So I'm legal with insurance and a bill of sale. It does say $100, but it was free. Promise. Pinky swear. No strings attached. That ain't going nowhere except to my shop to get running and driving. Yeah, buddy. When I checked the oil, it had oil leaks, smokes. I think we're ready to hit the road. Tires. Got air. Unlock the hubs and hit it. What's in the glove box? Nice. It's falling completely apart. Got an air chuck. This thing used to be a dually. That's a dually air chuck. That's like $30. Plus $30. So we're already profited $30 on this. Already profited $30. Oh, 45. I love these 7-4s. That is a $5 zip tie. We are $50 in the green. So if we put some fuel in this bad boy, we're good to go. By the way, where's the fuel gauge? Empty, full. Do we believe it? Dude, this thing purrs. Old Yoda boy might have turned into a little bit of a Chevy boy with my Coleman freaking Go Kart behind me, alright? Oh. Oh. We're doing Chevy things. Yeah, we got a quarter tank fuel, oil pressures in the middle. Oh, I hadn't tested the brakes really. We do have brakes. Let's see how the heck we get home. I think I have an idea as how I want to get this old girl home. Staying off the highway as much as possible, but we're about to find out. Woo. Oh yeah. It's an old Chev. Seat moves a lot. Brakes suck. Oh, it's lap belt only? Oh, it's a half and half lap. Yo, this is kind of sketch. Cool. Half and half lap belt. Oh yeah. Can't find them? Grind them. How come it sounds like a diesel? Why does it sound so bad? It sounds like it might have a knock. Let's take the real back roads. I think that's the move here. I don't even know. Jen is so confused. We have sport vehicle this time. We don't usually have sport vehicle. It sounds like it turns into a diesel. Oh yeah. This thing's mint. All right, you gotta float the gears in this old girl, okay? Nope. Is it gonna make it home? Is this gonna make it home? I went from this is way too easy to instant regret. This is an adventure. It drives pretty nice, like all things considered. It just doesn't drive very nice, all things considered. What could be happening is detonation. I didn't think old motors like this could detonate, but this gas is likely 10 years old, so it's probably pre-detonating because it's just bad gas, and this Chevy 350 might be all hopped up. It might be a race car engine. It's got some old bad gas in it. So when we get back to the shop, not if, but when we make it to the shop, because this old Chevy gonna get us there, we'll put some fresh premium ethanol free in this girl, and she's going to be a 700 horsepower ripping small block V8. Oh, it sounds so bad. This just feels like American freedom. Back roads, dirt roads, Chevy 350 with brakes that barely work, no mirrors, no windows. Coleman Go Kart, come on! Lap belt only. Acknowledge this. This is 68 when shoulder belts weren't even a thing. As fun as it is running around rescuing these random rusty rigs, I cannot tell you how exhausting it is being out here in the sun, or here in the shop in some cases. So that's why I'm so excited to say that today's video is sponsored by Element. As many long hours as we spend in the shop, it is so easy for me to forget to drink water, and that's why it is so crucial that I have some Element around, because it's as easy as taking one of these packets, opening it up, dumping it in with some water, mixing it up. And even though there's 1,000 milligrams of sodium in this thing, to me, oh, I almost didn't mix it. I don't think it tastes that salty, and a lot of my friends agree. A growing body of research reveals that optimum health occurs at sodium levels 2 to 3 times the government recommendations, and that's why we say more salt, not less. Electrolytes, particularly sodium and potassium, are the driving force behind energy production in our cells, nerves, and muscles. But many of us have yet to unlock their full benefits. So, whether you're inside the shop working, out here rock crawling on old tires, Element is probably the drink for you. Keeps you hydrated, no sugar, it's an awesome drink, and they support us, so you should support them. Use my code right here on the screen below, drinklmnt.com/fabworks. Every time you make a purchase using that, you get a free sample pack, which is super cool. And there's a money back guarantee, so it's a no risk offer. You just buy it. If you don't like it, give it away, do your thing. They're not gonna make you send it back. It's a risk-free guarantee, and it's pretty good and keeps you hydrated. So again, drinklmnt.com/fabworks. Get yourself some. Gotta clear it up. So we're coming up to a highway, I think. Before we get on the highway, I do believe I want to get out and inspect and make sure it doesn't seem like we're gonna burn to the ground. So we have gone about 5 miles. Speedometer works, so I'm sure the odometer works, about 5 miles. Relatively problem-free, minus the insane clickety-clackety coming from this thing like it's a diesel, even though it's definitely gasoline. Think you'll do a donut? Just rip a fatty. Oh, we're overheating. We're overheating. All right. We're overheating. The burnout did it. The burnout did it. We're overheating. We're overheating. We're overheating. We're gonna go. Gonna have to stall it out because it's a pile. All right. Yep. That's hot. I don't know if even I never even opened that jug. Gotta be love being out here in the farmer land. And make sure you 1 second broken down in a '68 Chevy you get checked on. My Toyota, I've sat out here for 4 hours. No one cares because it's a Toyota. Okay, so we have coolant coming out. We got leaky stuff everywhere. I'm gonna go help my wife with the trailer. Let this cool down for a sec. I think we have water, right?
I don't know.
I don't know. All right, lucky for us, we brought water. And no, that didn't come out of thin air. My wife's here with the truck, but we brought water. Still seems hot.
She did. You have a trailer just in case?
We brought a trailer. We were supposed to get we brought the trailer for a completely different vehicle. We were gonna get a 1965 something else. But long story short, the yard was rough, muddy. Their septic was on top of it. We're coming back for that one very soon. So we wound up with the '68 GMC. I wonder if it'll just be good if we just go. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not hot now. It was just after I was mean to it. That's a thumbnail face if you didn't know. I see coolant, so it's not like we were that empty. But these cooling systems hold like 17 gallons. Bang! They got bleak.
Yeah.
Hoodies available on the website, efwfab.com. They're pretty sweet. We got other stuff there too. Old Yoda shirt, Old Yoda's Never Die hoodie. Maybe we'll have like a, you believe? You believe? No! That's my water! No! Oh, it's hot! Oh. What do they call this? Stupidity? Insanity? Doing the same thing twice, expecting a different result? Alright, yeah, let's see how far it makes it. Oh, this cap is cooked. Oh. That's not going to make it far at all. Do we even try this with this cooked cap? This is what's supposed to hold the coolant in. So nothing's holding coolant. Oh, no, we're good. We're good. I'm just silly goose. Don't listen to me. Good Chevy. Alright, first flip it on the open highway. Letting this Chevy 350 sing. What do you guys think this truck is worth? It's a 1968. Some of the cab corners are literally cut out of it because I'm assuming there was a little bit of rust. Floor pans are intact. It runs and drives, technically. Weird noises coming out of the floorboard. 4-speed, only 31,000 original miles, supposedly. Drop in the comments. What's this thing worth in your state and where you're from? Because that's very relevant. By the way, that solidifies the temperature gauge does not work because it still says we're running cold. So I think it needs transmission rebuild. I think the synchros for everything but third is out. That's my assumption. I'm not a transmission expert. This thing's sick. Look at these visors. They're big enough to block the sun. In a Toyota, you get a visor like this big. Alright, well, the fuel gauge hasn't moved a little bit. We've gone quite a ways, so we're just gonna make sure that we don't run out of fuel like we did on the box truck. Also, we crossed state lines with this truck on a run and drive. We literally drove this thing from Colorado to New Mexico. It's quite the excursion. We've been in the truck for 7 hours, 700 miles, 17 I'm just kidding. I think we're like 30 miles in, but hey, 30 miles, this thing is doing great. And 7.5 gallons. It still sounds empty. Probably could have put 30 gallons in this old truck. Now, what has this truck been? Southwest Natural Landscapes. You already know. Another work truck for the work fleet. Get in, loser. We're doing farm stuff. So we reached level 2 of our noise in the transmission engine, I'm guessing. You just hold her wide open. I don't know what it is. Soon to be someone else's problem. For sale, best offer, trade for something cool. What you got? Trading something cool for my Chevy. GMC. Grab my checkbook. Y'all know what that means, right? See a GMC, just say, dang, that thing looks so good. I need to go grab my checkbook, write this man a check. So, I'll accept $20,000 or a slightly used Toyota. Your choice. Hang on. Yeah. Just like that, old girl made it back to the shop. Now, the real moment of truth is this go-kart, also run and drive. So if it's anything like the truck we got today, we're gonna put gas in it and drive it back to Durango. I gotta make sure that I can roll it. I'm really hard on stuff. Yep, held up. We're good to go. Alright, first things first, is there gas in it? Of course there is. Smells not too varnished. Spark plug. I'm not even gonna look at it. Let's just pull on this thing. Let's just see what happens. Alright, let's get
more power.
I know, maybe an additive. More power? Wait, oh, like more horsepower?
Like more arm power.
Oh.
Manpower.
Are you calling you stronger than me? Do you want to pull on it?
Sure, let's try it.
Alright, I want to try. Here, I'll even open up the airbox. I think it's on. Let me make sure it's on. Yeah, it's on. Yep. Ooh. I'll break my string. Alright, I want to give it. You pull.
I pull?
I got an idea.
Ready?
Yeah. We might be able to get it. This thing sounds like it wants to fire. So it sounds like it has compression. Sounds like it wants to fire. I could check the spark plug, but I have a feeling 9 times out of 10 when you get something old like this, it's been sitting a while, carb is clogged, or it just needs fuel to get a little bit of that suction in the carb and pull whatever crap is in there through. So we're gonna try that before we tear the whole carb apart, trying to fix the carburetor. We're going deeper. I guess now we should check spark before we get ahead of ourselves. This thing's been sitting outside, uncovered. Everything's pretty rough. That's a nicely spark plug. Let's wire wheel this clean and see if we even have spark. Why would I buy $4 spark plug when I can clean this one and hope it works?
Wow, fancy.
I know. In the box trick. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that, Chris. Chris from Shepherd's Leathercraft. got me this toolbox. He's the man. It's just on loan. Just borrowing it, but I ain't mad about it. Look how beautiful this thing is. Power drawer. It's got so many drawers. I have empty drawers still. Still undecided as to what we're gonna do with the power drawer. So nice. Much better. Alright. See if this thing sparks up. Dude, I'm not seeing no spark here. That would be the problem. Where's the spark come from? Not seeing spark. Alright. We're gonna have to go deeper into this engine than I'd like to go. It's I forget what it's called, but it's a magnet. It spins around in a circle and it creates spark. And I'm not seeing spark. I guess we're gonna dive into what gives sparks. I'm gonna call my little brother. I'm making the phone call. Question.
What's up?
What makes spark in a small engine?
In a small engine?
Like
a magneto.
That's what it's called, magneto. Now, I ain't got spark. Probably my magneto, right?
Yeah, so it's a magnet that spins around the stator. It's so the stator usually sits still. It's like it's like an alternator in essence,
yep.
But instead of the inside spinning, the outside spins.
Yep, no, I know all that. So I gotta get in there and clean that point, don't I?
Yeah, so you also might have like a magnet that came loose and isn't in the right location.
Hopefully I just gotta clean it.
Yeah.
Alright, well I'm gonna take this thing apart.
Cool. Sounds good.
Alright, talk soon.
Good luck. Talk soon.
We're gonna get into this and take it apart. So we're following this wire here. Spark plug wire goes in. I guess maybe I don't even need to take that apart. I could probably just take this cover off, it looks like. I'm tempted to just pull the engine and get the engine running on a stand because it's all just its own unit. The only thing would be, oh hey, it's probably an on-off switch, maybe. Nah. Nope. We got
What?
the strongest spark I've ever seen in my life. Hey, guess tip number 2. Before you get all crazy with it, just make sure the machine is on. The more you know. I guess it makes sense to have a kill switch because once it's running back here. So you want a kill switch up there. Let's see if it runs. Okay, we obviously have an issue here. It died and it didn't go forward. Okay, I mean it's running. That's huge. It doesn't seem like it's going anywhere. So I seen the problem. One, that runs great. For a free go-kart, we're so far up, but I think it might be severely damaged. Get the go-kart lift out. Yeah, that's the problem. That shaft is broken. And they've actually, someone's tried to weld it. Yeah, so see this spins? And that doesn't spin? So it's a relatively easy fix. I don't have a lathe. Looks like they tried to JB weld it. I want to chip some off to see if it's JB weld. It's acting like real weld. So did they real weld it? Because it was a really crappy real weld. Would I even have luck just sticking a welder in there and welding that? I mean, I could try and just do this real dirty like. I don't even know how I'm gonna ground to it. You know what? What would this be if we didn't just try and weld this back together without cleaning it at all? Maybe I'll hit it with a brush. Maybe. I can't. I don't even think I can. I think this is just down and dirty. MIG weld. Splatter it in there. It's gonna be gross. So this engine's not even gonna be in here long because we're just gonna engine swap it because we need more power. or maybe we'll just forget about this ever existing. I don't know yet. It doesn't even recognize. Oh, there it is. Oh, come on, give it a try. It doesn't even want to stick to it. Okay, we got something. Hey, it's all connected now. I wonder if this is gonna work. Good stuff. I have no clue if this will hold or how long it might hold. Ball bearing what? I think it'll work. Oh, come on. Why won't it start now? Oh, hey, will you put that switch, brother? Man. Mud is everywhere, and the wheels do, in fact, I don't know how long that whatever is there is gonna. I'm gonna try and weld that some more. It's bad in there, but it's like the ugliest weld I have ever seen, possibly in my life. It's like it doesn't even have anything to contact for the first good minute. You just hear it, just like it's like just barely holding an arc off of just whatever a bit of metal. But I don't know how else you fix a free go-kart. We'll need a whole new everything. We'll do whatever, if we do anything. Alright, that's definitely good for like 300 horsepower. We need to rip this thing now! Hang on! It's good to go. Oh! It was still choked, so it wasn't going to go anywhere. She's not running the best. 2. None of these have tires up air. Not one. So I'll put air in the tires. See if they hold air. It's a free truck. It's not freedom, because we're in America. Coleman Go Kart, Chevy truck. God, what have we been doing wrong all these years? I'm gonna need a hookup, brother. I need you to pull on this. That unit. It wanted to. Alright, we might have to go through the carb. Putting the airbox back on, because maybe it doesn't like so much freedom. It doesn't like so much air. It doesn't like so many bald eagles just ripping through it.
We could center this up.
Oh, it's a tube ski.
Oh, it's a tube.
Come on, let's go. Money, dude. Money. running go kart, running freaking Chev. What more could you ask for? Right off into the damn sunset. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Hit the like button, subscribe button, all things. We got shirts and stuff too. Peace.